This is the part no one glamorizes when they talk about quitting their job to travel. You come to realize that you've made an entire life within these four walls, and when it's time to make that shift, you have to sell, release, and make space for your new life and who you are becoming. In this video, I'm sharing exactly how I'm downsizing and why I'm passionately anti-storage unit. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Juanita, aka the Caramel Yogi, and for those of you who do, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate your support always. So welcome back to our Conscious Sabbatical series. So here is the messy emotional truth. Selling your stuff sounds so freeing, and it is eventually, but there's a part of it that's very awkward, humbling, and even a tad weird to put a price tag on the things that you absolutely love. Some things I paid full retail price for, some things were given to me as a gift, and now here I am having to sit with the idea of selling them for a quarter of the price I paid for it and less, because that's the reality of resale. So one of the first things I did was, of course, sell to people I love, my friends and family. And I am so deeply appreciative of the people who came to my home and bought some plants, rehauled some jackets and coats that I adore. So at least I know they're going to a good place. I sold it for something reasonable for me to go on my adventures, but also something that they can have a new item without paying a $300 price tag either. It's special that these pieces of my life are going to special people in my life. But I still had an apartment worth of things after all these little sales in between friends and family. We still need to liquidate. So now we walk into Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, all that jazz. And you know me, I needed a practical selling plan to do this without losing my mind. So of course, we started with friends and family. You already heard that part. And then I started to photograph everything. So the same pictures I was putting on Facebook Marketplace also went on Craigslist in different spaces, even sending to friends of friends. Then I made sure to price to move, not to maximize profits. And of course, be ready, emotionally ready for some lowball offers. And personally, in between doing all of these listings and things, I'm still working my 9 to 5 as well as jump-starting my career as a travel specialist. So that's what I'm doing now. Obviously, I am now in Puerto Rico by the time you're watching this. Like today, I'm sending out some emails to clients about payment plans and quotes on their dream vacations, and that keeps my spirits high. So back when I was in New Jersey, I was doing the same exact thing in between doing all of my moving stuff, so I never got too low on myself. And the thing that made all the difference was adopting this win-win mindset. The whole process was made so much easier knowing that whether I sell my things or donate them, I win. So it's either I get a little money back to go towards my adventures and things, or I donate it to a family who could just breathe new life into it, love it, and have this I don't know, second wind breathe into the items I used to own. Because remember, I ran my numbers in episode 2, that was the Run the Numbers episode, and this wasn't selling out of financial need, this was selling for release, for ease in my move. Being able to travel lighter, physically and emotionally, and choosing my presence over possessions is why I'm so attracted to minimalism in the first place. So let's address the anti-storage elephant in the room. I don't want to pay to hold on to a life I'm outgrowing. Storage units are, in a sense, like emotional layaway. You keep your old life or tidbits of your old life just in case your new one doesn't work out. And I'm not planning to go back to New Jersey. I'm planning to expand into a whole different mindset. What I need will meet me where I'm going, and what's meant to come back to me will. And what won't, I just release it with gratitude. I can count on my hand what I'm shipping. So I was going to ship my golf clubs. I didn't. I just brought it as a check bag on my flight. I have some art I commissioned that I want to bring, but again, very, very small things that are actually making that trip. So there was many things that I sold and gave away, such as plants, clothes. Everyone knows I have a lot of workout things, so a lot of those things was given away. My car sold the day I put it on Craigslist. My dad helped me with that. My sister got my bed set. We donated the couch. It just, everything felt exactly what needed to happen to have me travel with as much ease as possible. Again, I'm truly, truly thankful for the people who walked into my house and bought the things they needed. Some people drove from 2 hours away when I put it on Craigslist. So everything worked out the way it was supposed to. So yes, this part is equally humbling, exhausting, and freeing. And every item I sold made me feel a little more weightless, a little more ready. And if you're preparing for your own sabbatical or reset, I hope this video gives you a little bit more confidence to do so, and maybe even confidence to do it lighter than you expected. And if this happens to be the first video you're watching from me, I'm Juanita and I'm on my own conscious sabbatical. My next stop, well, one, I'm in Puerto Rico, and my next stop is Japan. So I will be there in less than a week now. By the time you see this, I'll be gone. But I'll be in Japan soon, and I basically gave you my entire blueprint of how I plan this financially, emotionally, all in this conscious sabbatical series on my channel. And you know what's crazy? I quit my job like 3 weeks ago now, and I'm feeling better than ever, so much more inspired, so much more creative, and just taking life into my own hands and connecting on a deeper level with all of my loved ones and people I've yet to meet. I'll be sharing what the process is like in giving my 2 weeks notice and quitting my job in the next video, and I hope to see you there. So make sure you like this video if you like this video, comment, let me know how you're able to have a little bit more courage to release in your life, and I will see you. Did I say everything? And subscribe so you're here when the next video drops. That's it from me. I'm about to go to some social dancing in the town square. I will see you next time. Bye bye.